okay.
Now, how hard is that to see, eh?
If I
You come over that hill and you're looking down.
Yeah.
You're not looking there.
No.
You're
There's
not...
so many like that, and I like it because when you do notice them, drop a pin on the event. Well, I do.
This one is an old grown-in cut line, but it's now single track, and it'll tie into the other one because the other one starts further back this way, but it comes this way. So this one kind of goes in line with that one.
Different mountain or different ridge lines, right, to follow?
Yeah, well, they just come out in different spots, but within a quarter or an eighth mile, you're on the main one.
My theory is most of them that cross something like this, there is something lost over here.
No, there's nothing on this side.
No?
No, I've been all over it, looking hard, trying to find shit that I used to ride, right? The only other one is up there by the cattle guard.
Yeah.
And there's one down there, and that one's called Voodoo Trees.
I think you may have heard of it.
It's fucking gnarly in there, the roots. It's a whole different fucking place.
Yeah.
If you close your eyes and somebody set you in that area, you would say this isn't McLean Creek, because it's so different than Voodoo Trees. That's how it got its name.
Weird.
It's really different and kind of like the north side, you know, and moss and just roots everywhere and black dirt.
There's one hill climb that I found like that off that main trail that goes from east to west, and yeah, it's got a nasty climb on it. Right now there's a huge log that like crosses right in the middle of it, so it's like a stepped up. It's a really big ass piece.
I'm sure it's all mud and ice, but it ends up coming on that gas line clearing.
Yeah.
That's where you'll come out.
Oh.
You know where they used to go shooting, but they put a big metal gate there now? We're parked at the 5K and you go down a dip and you come up and there's a big gate on the right hand side.
Okay, yeah.
That's where everybody used to go shooting.
Oh, okay.
And they closed it. But that's where Voodoo Trees would come out, in that area.
Ah.
Yeah. right there.
That's it.
Goes up the diagonal also. That's the third way, and there's still one more.
Yeah, it's just on the other side of the next hill.
So the next one comes out on a whole different road. The third one that comes along here, it might come back, but it'll all end up in the same one, eh? Where you come through an area that's all log, and it's all
I
new
tried to do
trees.
this last year, and I couldn't make the climb that's just a little ways in. It's like ribboned everywhere. The whole hill is just loamy dirt, and there's big trees and logs
See,
everywhere.
this is maybe the way that I went through, and I said I got to that one hill, and there was like, I'm going to take my bike up one way or another,
Oh yeah.
and I did the side
The
step.
only way to do that hill would almost be like that, because every time I try, it was too soft.
Yeah,
or there
but
was too
that
many
doesn't look like a
obstacles.
trail, but it is.
Yeah. And I
Those
wouldn't
ones are
explode it.
super old, and they go really far. But there's nothing over here, but I was going to go up to the cattle guard and show
On
you
the
where,
cattle guard, the other side has one.
showed you where the
Yeah,
voodoo trees
and then
is.
if you go just past the cattle guard, as soon as you
There's
come into
another
the
one.
clearing,
Yeah.
yeah, and that goes that way as
Yeah,
well.
but
Now-
I think that one, what it does is, there's only one place that they really come down the mountain,
Yeah,
and then you can come out, you can ride along the bottom of the mountain,
Yeah.
parallel to this trail, and then it finally comes out. But you'll know when you go up through there one spot, it's all like replanted, and everything's only about this tall. It was all logged like 10 years ago,
yeah,
20
there's a
years
spot
ago.
just like up there, and it comes up that side.
Yeah,
So
yeah. There's a few on this hillside that come out,
yeah, and
but
I've
they all
been
end up
trying
at
to
the one
explore
spot, Viagra.
them. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'll have to fill that in I've been
Voodoo
up
trees.
this,
Yeah,
and this is voodoo trees.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
All right, I'll be able to label that one.
But I don't think it's doable right now.
No.
Because even in the
goes
middle of
pretty low,
summer,
right?
it's marshy in there. So it's either like tons of snow and fucking ice right now, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just wanted to point that out.
Yeah, so that's the voodoo trees. So then,
Yeah.
just literally right where the clearing happens, there's like a what looks like a quad trail, and it just leads to like a flat spot.
I'll
And
show you
off
another
that
trail,
flat
maybe.
spot is a trail.
I'll show you another trail, maybe, that is super hard. I've only come down the hill once, and I've tried to go up it 3 times, and I can't make it.
Yeah.
Don't matter what bike they bring. It's that vertical, eh?
Oh yeah.
There's people that say they can climb anything out here.
Yeah.
You don't
Until-
even want to ride down this cunt.
Jason
For the
N.
fact you think you might go over the bars.
Jason N said there's an impossible hill that even he hasn't been able to do, but he said he'd do every other one of them. But that remains to be seen, because I haven't seen this hill. But he showed me.
We found it by coming down at one time. I knew exactly where we were when we were coming down. I'm like, I know where this will come out. I tried to get up this cunt 3 times, and I can't make it. And today I'm coming down it.
Yeah.
Because I was always wondering where it came out, you know? follow this,
Yeah.
and it goes that way. And the last part of the hill, like I get like 3/4 away, and I don't even get to the hard part, and I'm fucking out of breath and dying because it's such an intense
There
climb.
was so many face slappers the last time I tried to head up this. I was just like, I'm gonna turn around before I get dead.
And there is ruts to
Yeah.
the top.
I bet.
And I bet you the guy had a paddle tire. You know what I mean? Like he left such a trench to keep going. You know what I mean? Like it's all grass and
It must
everything.
have been an old XR then.
Oh, I don't know. We were coming down it. Me and Cody were coming down it. And as soon as I seen how steep it was, I got off my bike because it was just too crazy, right?
Yeah.
And even Cody wiped out. He tried to ride it. And you try to go so slow, and then you try to grab your brake, and you're so steep that your bike just goes over. You know what I mean? You can't stop it, right? And you're not going to do it on the rear tire. There's no speed control with the rear tire on grass.
No.
Nothing. So you're trying to do it with the front. And I knew as soon as we're going down this, I said, Cody, this is that bitch. I've tried to climb this hill a few times.
Yeah, I was pretty convinced that these would almost match up in like a loop. A
This
horseshoe.
goes nowhere near the other one.
No?
Nope. This goes over and then rides up. You end up over there, and you end up riding that ridge behind the Widowmaker.
Oh.
You're in on all those old trails. And that's where Viagra starts up there, right?
Oh, okay, yeah, 'cause
Yep.
there's a few trails back there for sure. Some of them, I've never made most of their hill climbs.
Nobody goes this way.
Very few, but somebody has already this year.
There's people that explore it and get to the hill and realize they can't make it.
Oh, yeah.
And there's people that come down it. Took me forever to find out how to get on the other end of it.
I've
and-
been trying to convince people to come to these last two trails. Both of these last ones, I've been trying to convince people to follow me.
I'm always into this challenge. I find people don't want to ride with me. You always hit that hard shit. You know, you're always
Oh.
looking for something ugly. That's me though, right?
Well,
That's what I like.
I gotta progress.
But that's what I like.
Yeah, yeah. I know a lot of people that do, but then there's a lot of people, especially newer people.
Yeah. It's not how they want to start out. It's not their idea of a good day.
No. It's not their idea of a good day until they can learn how to ride in third.
We'll go back that way. way is that gas line, and that's where Voodoo Tree would come out.
Oh!
Yeah. Let's go
Okay,
up there.
that's why.
I'll show you.
Yeah, and there's another entrance a little farther down the way.
And that's a different one.
Yeah?
Yep.
I was learning when I very first started to ride bikes, these are the trails that I was found, because literally right across this clearing,
Yep.
we were camping here. When the ranger pulled up and said, well, I don't know how you did it, but you managed to find the 1 kilometer line. So I'm going to let you stay. When I tried to come here last week, you couldn't come through this. This was 3 feet of snow.
This is why we didn't come out of it.
Yeah.
Because I know it gets bad.
Yeah, yeah. And this
It gets really
intersects
bad
with
in
a
there.
couple of them down the way.
There isn't a fucking rock to be seen.
Yeah.
It's just black
Roots.
dirt and roots.
I've taken a few people through this, and I love it.
Oh yeah.
When you can pass it.
When you gotta get rid of somebody,
This one's voodoo trees. Okay, that's cool.
when you gotta get rid of somebody, you head into a tree like this, into a trail like that or something, eh?
Yeah. And you either force them to be better,
Or they just turn around and say, well, I'll go riding on my own.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's hidden, eh? You gotta know.
No, yeah. Last year the grass was so overgrown I couldn't find it.
Well, when
I
the
ended up
grass is
trying to
tall, you
find-
don't find it unless
Yeah.
you really know, right? That's like where the 70s trail comes out.
Yeah.
Try to find it from the end where the skateboard is on the tree.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah. I don't know any.
And that
skateboard.
skateboard's been there since the 70s,
I've
you know.
been there, but I know I haven't seen no damn skateboard.
It's a skateboard on the tree.
I haven't seen it.
It's been engraved and it says that
Oh.
70s trail
Oh.
or
oh.
the 70s trail. And if you look at it, it's got the holes drilled in it from when it had trucks on it.
Oh yeah.
And it's a plywood skateboard
Oh okay.
from
Yeah,
the
no,
70s.
Most of the signs I never get to actually see. I just hearsay which
Oh.
ones they are by people that I follow.
I'll probably take it home with me, Mike, when I'm done riding.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving it here for anybody.
Oh yeah.
Well, to me, I'm attached to that sign. And you know, if people don't even know it's there,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll take it.
If there's, did they make a metal sign for it? No.
No, maybe somewhere else. But that metal, the wooden plywood sign has been on that tree for 50 fucking years. And when it comes down, it's going to be in my house.
Cool.
Because it goes back to when I used to ride out here.
Yeah.
The very start.
Yeah.
And, you know,
my
people...
old man telling me stories about this. If he wasn't riding Nose Hill, he was out here.
Yeah, and if they're going to continue to log it, because it is a tree farm,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
sign needs to go where it's respected. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somebody will look at every day and smile and say, I love that sign, because I do. It's the only wooden one left out here.
Yeah. There's so much.
Most people don't even know it's there. I stop so many times and I say, do you see the fucking sign? You know what I mean? Like, what trail is this? Like, fuck, people
Yeah.
they don't know, and they want to learn, but it's amazing how they miss a blue sign.
Sometimes they put the sign in a spot where you're not looking.
Well,
especially
so it
if
doesn't
you're-
get ripped off, for
Yeah,
one.
Yeah. For sure.
But
But
so many
then-
times I take somebody out and I'm like, please note, there's the
It's
sign, we're on
usually because
Stallion.
When you come to the place, you're standing at the entrance and you look up like this, but the sign is 20 feet in and on a
Yeah.
random tree.
And
instead of,
that's
like,
good.
Right at the entrance.
I believe they're doing it so every Tom, Dick, and Harry doesn't find the fucking trail.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I
Because this
can't-
is too wet.
Yeah.
This is too wet. I'm avoiding every mud hole. I could roost you, but
Oh, you do.
you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I don't go plowing through mud and fucking let it rip. I never do.
No. You're
I try
off the
to tread.
throttle through the puddle.
I try to tread really light. If I'm riding out front of you, I'm trying not to raise the dust. You know what I mean? I can keep the speed up without roosting.
Yep.
All right, we'll get out of here.
No worries. You want to just cross that?
Take
skate?
me somewhere.
Hey?
Take me somewhere.
Oh, let's see.
I'll follow you.
I wonder if that has cleared yet.
Oh, let's just go ride. We'll go look.
I know that I put in that bridge over there at that beaver, where the beavers fucked up that one cross.
Okay, show me your bridge.
I'll show you that.
Okay.
And then, yeah.
Let's just go look.
Yeah.
fucking hard to see, but it's good.
It's exactly the way it's supposed to be. You don't want it to be seen. If you can stand up here in the range, you can see a bridge, so come take it away.
I hear you.
So
Yeah, I would never cross there.
yeah. Well, if you can't over here, nowhere along the way. I walked back and forth trying to find a better place to put that thing. I was not.
What about up there? It's still fucked up too? Because
Yeah.
they tried putting a bridge up there once.
Just around the corner here. Yeah, they
Yeah.
tried to fix it a few years ago, but the beavers dammed it last year. Or over early in the spring, so now it's not flowing out. So I made an excavator and
You
a
guys are deep
shotgun.
in it. You guys are deep in it.
Yeah.
They probably tried to follow us across that.
No, we cut across to the right. We didn't go as far.
Oh yeah. Well, right behind that cluster of bushes is a nice little bridge.
There's a bridge.
Yeah,
Well,
you
I built
built
it.
Oh, okay.
You had to
Really
show it to me.
proper,
I'm
but
like,
it's
show
not
me
very-
this bridge you made.
Yeah. There's you just gotta snake around that first puddle that you see at the bottom.
Yeah.
And it's right in those big bushes beside it.
Okay.
Literally, those bushes and those people is a nice straight, take
Yeah.
it easy, don't rip it up, and it'll dry out before long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But right there wasn't too bad. It's just we found the creek in the middle of
The
it.
beaver is constantly like digging out everything that gets churned up, and he's taking it away, so the holes just keep getting deeper and deeper and deeper because he keeps using that to build his dam.
Yeah.
Easy to access mud.
Yeah. Like there's I don't know, but there's another thing. Like if you go up there to that pipeline, you can take it around too if you want.
Yeah, there's that one, but
Yeah.
It's kind of a ways out of the way.
I know there's a few people that have lost their bikes over.
Yeah.
Well, I know that the fucking every year, like there used to be a crossing for a bike, but then the trucks push over. And then
Yeah.
last year we stole some of the, when we went through, there was a big hole, but like two of the boards from that bridge that they had were knocked off and just they just left there, so we made kind of a makeshift for us.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah, there was that 2x6 for most of last year.
Yeah.
That gone straight down behind it past this little bridge. This tree. That 2x6 with another like 1x4 runner underneath it or something.
No, okay. Yeah.
It's sitting right over
Yeah.
there now. It didn't float away. It floated upstream.
yeah,
That's
it'd be
why I
nice
took
if-
that other way though.
Yeah. But I always hate driving that. It's so dusty.
This doesn't dry up
Yeah.
till August.
But this,
Yeah.
it's not bad if you just go back over here because no one's ripped it up. So you
Yeah.
just float right over the whole thing and then you just cut across it along the tree line and you're fine.
as long
It's
as
always a
nobody
good day
speeds
when you
they
can
go, then
avoid
it
the
doesn't
mud.
get chewed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that bridge I made is like this wide, so it's a nice solid ladder with plywood 3/4 inch and
Yeah.
lots of lugs so you don't spin out on it.
Yeah. For
But
sure.
it's literally,